from like a sitting guard or a quarter guard, some people call it. But we're doing it from us sitting, him coming up on his knees, coming into us. It's very common for them to either put a hand on the mat right there or on your knees. Especially in the gi, they're going to be grabbing like fistfuls of your gi. So I'm going to be creating space, looking for this underhook on this side always, just as a way to keep space away from him. What I want to do here, I'm going to initiate this by blocking his hand with my forearm, and I want to stick it down inside my leg. Just a few inches, right there is even fine. My ultimate goal is to get this underhook, but I don't want an escaped arm underhook. I want it trapped inside my leg, underhook, and I'm locking up on his tricep. I call this a trapped underhook. So we're here, I'm going to fall to my back, and I'm bringing my leg up over his side. So this leg's coming up and over the side, down. This right leg is going to fly up right into a triangle. Sloppy triangle doesn't matter. Most people are going to be just like him, defending to the inside because they feel safe. This is going to go up on top of his shoulder anyways. Let him have his hand in for defense. We're going to walk our feet up and lock him. And then from here, we're going to isolate his head and we're going to actually try to walk up even closer. Get this super tight. His arm's still in there, but it's kind of useless now because it's just a few fingers. This lock, the first move we're going to do an inverted arm bar. So we're gable gripping here. I want to bring my arm to the inside of his head and I'm going to peel his arm out. When it snaps loose, I'm trying to catch it in my neck. So as his wrist hits my neck, I'm catching it and looking over Knife the Roxbury with our head. Use the thin part of your wrist here for the gable grip. You want that just below his elbow on his tricep right here. Not on the other side, I'll instantly lose all the pressure. So we're locked here on the neck, gable, we're curling it over, and now I'm actually doing a sit-up. Don't shoot your hips up. Do a sit-up into him as you curl this and get the tap in. So again, sitting guard, always keep this opposite underhook, whether you're sweeping, whatever your game plan is, and be sitting away and turning to retreat. At a point, I'm going to block here. I don't want to keep my hand to the outside. I'm just pushing it to block and then fall inside. Once we're here, we can dive. You're going to let go of the other side underhook. Dive in here. And as you're diving, you're keeping it blocked inside the leg and trapped to the body. So it slides down. I switch to the body. This other leg is coming up just to like a loose wimpy triangle. Almost everyone leaves that forearm right in there. So for this first one, he's not locking up his hands, he's leaving that right in there. Lock up the triangle position, scoot it up even tighter, gable grip, forearm to the inside of his face, and we're peeling that arm out. Go to the neck, thin part right on the back of that tricep, we're rolling it over, and then we're doing knees together, sit up. Get the submission. Questions? We're just going to go right back in, same exact setup going into that trap underhook. So he's in here, underhook on the body. You can go to the head too if you want. The important thing is that you drop this hand down, trap here, and as I'm falling back, I'm trapping that triangle side, trapping that body side. So as I fall back, triangle and body are trapped. Here, even his shoulders a little bit out, I want to walk that out and trap it. Leave his hand in there, it's fine. For this one, we're going to be doing the triangle from here. So same thing with gable gripping. This top side hand, try to keep your palm down on this one. It's going to shape the sharp edge of your forearm against the face. So as he looks away, I'm peeling this out, same as before. I'm going to go to that choke. Either he's able to twist his arm inside, so I don't have the arm bar anymore, or he's invincible for whatever. You can't get this choke around. Yeah, it's Hercules. So I'm here. I'm going to switch to the tricep on this hand, opposite side, and I'm going to push him away from me and do a leg scissor. As I push him away, I'm clearing my head of that arm, pulling this arm over and bringing him back in, going right for my shin. Immediately adjust off the hip, close the triangle to the head. Okay. Alright, again. The whole beginning setup's the same. He's on the knees. I'm diving in this underhook, trapping, body, and triangle. Close it up tighter. We're inside here. Forearm across face, pop the arm out. You miss the arm bar, go to the tricep, leg scissor, and actually push your hips out away to clear this hand of your face. Bring them right back in, immediately go to the shin, readjust, triangle. Questions? No, sir. All right, that's move in the series, this is when his forearm is trapped inside him. He doesn't pull it out and he doesn't leave it in. He brings his hands together and locks up, which is common for people that know that the triangle's coming. So, same position, I'm fighting this underhook. I'm falling to the body and to the shoulder. We're locking this up again. Even here, it's a little shallow for me. I like to adjust. Lock it up tighter. Yep, right in there's fine. He's trapping here to avoid the triangle because that's what his first instinct is for some people. If he's locking here, instead of trying to pry this out, which is going to be super hard now that his fingers are laced together, I'm actually going to put my hand on his face. I'm going to push him away and bring my leg to the other side. I'm going to cross my feet. And from here, you can try the first bicep slicer. I'm going to be putting my hand the wide way, grabbing and extending my legs out.
That's so awful.
Most people actually don't tap their legs. Alright,
You're 200 pounds.
so again, same setup. We're going to the underhook. We're dropping back, and this time he's locking his hands together as we fall to this triangle. His hands are together. I'm not going to be able to pry this arm out, so I'm going to pass his head to the inside, cross, hand's going to go wide, lock, extend straight out, bicep slicer. If he's not tapping here, you're going to grab your top leg, pull it in, lock up a triangle on his back, and you're going to rear naked choke, essentially, his arm into here. He's tapping there already. It gets super tight. It's more of an elbow, it's like a knee separator. It's like an elbow separator. So you start to have the pain come off the forearm and bicep and start going into your actual elbow. It feels like it's going to burst up again. So one more time. Setting it up the same way, grabbing that underhook, strapping that leg inside, fall board back into a triangle, adjust to make it tight. Can't grind this out, he's got his fingers laced together. We're passing to the other side, go for that first lock, straight to tap. Second lock, we're bringing it up, locking, tap there. Some people fear a omoplata here, so they'll actually somersault for some reason. So go ahead and try somersault forward. They think this is going to help them, you're actually going to get the heat, and you're still stuck inside of it. So I'm still going to just drop to that sleeper hold, and submit there. If you end up on your face, same deal. I'm just going to come up to that sleeper and tap him again. Once your legs are completely triangled around his arm, this is very, very difficult to get out of. So, you guys have questions?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's do it.